Today, a good one in store here. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from the bank. Return coming from the 6. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Entering settings screen, you have 20. Menu narration set to 100.
Can you, Kate? A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that creates space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Jackson's going to go on 4th. That one finds his man, Likely. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The Ravens getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Lamar throwing again. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak to the air here. The screen pass falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down to score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset, as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Second down. At the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. From the gun, Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it on. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, but they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Working quickly here. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. And it's the Cowboys. With it, 3rd and 2. Handoff here to Sanders. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They're going for this with Prescott. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Finding Flowers. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Slot man motioned over. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Flush out now to his left. Now here he goes again. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Changing it up here, Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw. intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and get that first down anyway.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
So that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Has a man, it's Ertz. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Franco 80. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. He rolls to his right. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready?
An option given to Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Look underneath here, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready.
Now Daniels on 4th down. He connects downfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They bring a tight end in motion right. To the air again. Daniels. On the move. Headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. 18 card. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He finds Brown right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Chased out to his right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They pitch it to him. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
They just get the play off. Dumped off to his running back. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 5 to go here, third down. Here's Dak. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Up the gut they go with Williams. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on third and long. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Cowboys with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stepped the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, come on. 69, 76, Mustang 19. Go.
Daniels on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cowboy 18, 5 in.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Ready? Not Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
One final shot before the half. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to just a point before halftime. Tebow Samuel the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. We'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. runs to the line for second down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Prescott now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Running right, it's Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now Dak to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Starting the half with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Come on, come on.
To throw, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Not much space available there. Maybe two. And that brings up third down.
The tackle by Martin Overshow. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
70.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it,
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down, Dallas.
Sanders on the give, headed right. No one around, he's got space. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for Washington. First down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Commanders losing by 7. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. This is Eckler on 2nd. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down.
Here we go. Set. Huh.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Yeah, here we go. I take line. What do you think?
Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Line. Over 154. Line.
On the give, it's Sanders.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down drive. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Hand off here to Sanders. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Deputy 19.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the
that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. And if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me, from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Chicago. Tyler Scott now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First and 10 from the 41. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams set to pass. Cowboys rush it in and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Williams from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the pistol, Williams. Look it out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hands Sends it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 6-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. First and goal, Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Back to Swift. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to run with Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Prescott. Screen here for Williams. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Into the secondary past the 40. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears, about set to begin their drive. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st and 10 from the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Nair Elam getting there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Again, it's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone's sense. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Vegas!
To the air yet again, Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Easy call for the officials there, but he was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Bears offense, look at this, they haven't moved. They're going for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
He has it, and he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Dak off the play fake. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. This is caught. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
What is going on?
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half.
What is that?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hey, kill! 27. Over 154, right. Hey, 47. 26.
From the 29. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Second down now, 7 to go. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. We go right back to Sanders. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd and 8. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he has this one past the 50, and he'll start downhill into Bears territory.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and 10 from the 41. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears in range for a game-winning score. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on the like I'm picking the pride. Hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the
Your 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll look to throw it. This is Lovely working the right side.
Man, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's a 36-yard look for him. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
changing near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right? But a quarterback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, he's going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
First down. Here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around.